Hi beautiful people, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Ru. Now, what we're doing today, we are asking the question, who is missing you? Now we have 3 piles for you to choose from. Pile 1, we have this yellow paper clip. Okay. I just sounded like that South Park teacher. For pile 2, we have this pink paper clip. Okay. For pile 3, we have this blue paper clip. Is it focused? Right there? Okay. So we have 3 piles for you to choose from. Any pile you are more drawn to, or any color, it really doesn't matter. You could go with number as well, so like 1, 2, 3. So yeah, everything should be in the description down below. I'll try my best to be as descriptive as I can be in the reading. The timestamps should be in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in your reading, in your pile. Hi pile 1, if you chose this yellow paper clip, this reading is for you. Now I'm gonna leave the yellow paper clip on this one because this is your advice for later. But we'll keep it right there for now. So with all these cards, okay, each card has an intention, and I'll explain it while we're doing it. Excuse me. So yeah, each card has an intention, each card has a meaning to this reading. So let's just get into it, and then you'll understand while we go. If you have any questions, you can always comment them down below and I'll try to answer them. So yeah, so the first card we have is we need to let each other go. We have, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 of cups. Okay. We also have agape. Oh, this is a cute card. I want to put that one right there. I want it that way. Yeah. Okay. We have the 6 of Pentacles. We have the Learned. I think that's the Hierophant in this deck. And then we have the Ace of Cups. Oh, wow. Okay. Can you see all this? Okay. This Ace of Cups, can we just admire this Ace of Cups? This one is so pretty. Okay. Who is missing you? Okay, automatically, I do feel like this is somebody very independent. This is somebody that's very independent. Maybe they, to a certain extent, maybe they rejected you. I wouldn't be surprised if this person was like, I need to find myself, or like did something like, this isn't working out. Maybe we have to let each other go. Let each other, like, yeah, we need to let each other go for now. You know, maybe not forever, but for now, for sure. But I think that because this person is coming through, I do think they miss you. I feel like to a certain extent this happened just recently, like it happened just now, not too long ago basically. And I feel like this person just couldn't, maybe they just couldn't focus on a connection. They couldn't be in a relationship right now. And I feel like if they told you this, like, oh, I just can't be in a relationship right now, like they have other things to focus on, they weren't lying to you. I don't think they were lying to you, especially with the agape here. This talks about unconditional love, and I feel like this person really does. I feel like they still do, especially with the Ace of Cups here. I feel like they still really do love you and cherish you. However, I feel, you know what song's coming up? From High School Musical, Gabriella, the one that she sings to Troy, the one, how does it go? I'll put it in the description down below because that's low-key a bop. I forgot the lyrics, but I'll put it in the description down below. Let me write it down. For you to listen to it. But I feel like this person had this mindset. Like, I don't know, like, I wouldn't be surprised if they chose themselves for, I don't want to say like over you, like they chose themselves over you, but it might feel that way with you. Wait, I'm sorry. I'm writing it down. What's the title? I just put High School Musical Gabriella. I don't know what it means, but however, okay. I wouldn't be surprised if this happened just recently. And with the Six of Pentacles here as well, it feels like maybe y'all try to make it work, but somehow it just didn't. Or somehow it just, maybe it was too difficult to make it work, or it wasn't easy to make it work, and maybe right now they need something easy. They can't put in work as much as they want to, or as much as they can, because they have other things to focus on, especially with the learned here. They could be in school. They could focus on their career right now. They're focusing on something personal. So I feel like because of that, they have this energy of, like, I still love you. Like, you know what song's coming up again? The other song that's coming up is I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston. It's like this person does love you and does care about you. And I feel like for a lot of you, this could be very emotional to hear. Like, it makes me want to cry. But I'm not going to do that. But if I do, mind your business, okay? But I do feel like, I don't know, this is a very emotional, like, I feel like this makes you emotional. That this person chose themselves, and like, to a certain extent, I wouldn't be surprised if you're happy that they chose themselves, because maybe you kind of felt this way as well. Like, maybe you felt like it wasn't working out, but you weren't going to do anything about it. So you're happy that this person did something. And I feel like you miss each other. However, you knew it was best for you to kind of disconnect for now. And I keep wanting to say for now, because I don't know if this is forever. I don't know if this is forever, because there's a lot of love here. And I think there's a lot of wanting to connect here. However, there's just this energy that it's not right now. And of course, I don't want to give you like false hope, but like, if you have hope for this, that's also very much okay. I feel like, yeah, because like this 9 of Cups here and this Ace of Cups, that makes 10 of Cups. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this is just for right now. Now, right now is like, we don't know what right now, because right now is so much different from your perspective, my perspective, the universe perspective, God's perspective. So right now could be in like 10 years. However, I don't want to scare you. It could also be in a week. It could also be 3 months. It could also be a year. I don't know. However, sorry, I'm writing. Sorry, I was writing it down. It just seems like you two want to come back together eventually. Like, look, you see how I'm using these words eventually right now, because I feel like you both understand that it wasn't the right time. Because I feel like you both have internal, I wanted to say internal baggage. Like, maybe you both have to heal something. You both are healing something. That's why you couldn't just come together authentically. And maybe this connection needs a lot of authenticity to work. So that could be one of the reasons why it didn't work, because of the you both needed to be authentic with each other, but somehow you two stopped each other, or you stopped yourself, this person stopped themselves. It was a lot of fear being authentic with each other, showing each other's more vulnerable side as well. It could be that could have been a reason why it didn't work out. So yeah, I feel like that's the energy for now. And I feel like, yeah, I don't know, like, I feel like that's what I'm getting. So if you know who this person is missing you. So I don't know, like, if you feel like you're like, oh, especially if this person initiated this breakup or this ending of some kind, If this person initiated it, I feel like they do miss you, and I feel like you miss this person too, because there's a lot of love here. And I feel like this person has a lot of love for you that it has to be reciprocated. You know, like maybe you can be like if you tell me like, oh, I don't love this person, I don't care about this person, I mean, okay, you know, like I'm not gonna tell you that you're wrong. However, it does seem like there's so much love here from this person towards you that I'm surprised that it wouldn't be reciprocated. So I do think, especially with the Six of Pentacles, that's confirmation that it is reciprocated. And I feel like that's the vibe here. And I feel like you know what another song is coming up? Oh my god, a lot of music here. I Wish I Hated You by Ariana Grande. And it seems like it's that vibe of like you wish you could hate this person, but you knew that this had to happen. You know, like you knew this had to happen and you couldn't control that. Let me write that song down so you can if you want to listen to it after. Sorry. But yeah, I feel like that's the energy here. Like there was like a need to break it off for a while, or like to break it off right now, for each other to meet again in the future, hopefully, or maybe, I don't know. I'm not saying that that's gonna be possible or that's gonna happen. I'm just saying that there's a lot of love here that I wouldn't be surprised if you two meet each other again. And especially if you have a feeling that you will eventually, I feel like you have to trust that feeling. Trust that, especially if there's a want here from both ends. So yeah, I feel like that's who's missing you. Okay, now let's read the advice. You have 65. Well, Spirit, trust the great mystery. Yeah, yes. That makes so much sense. I feel like maybe with this card, okay, I feel like maybe you are very confused. You could be very confused about this energy and confused about why did you, like, I just heard, why did you break it off if you miss me? Or like, why did you break it off if you really didn't want to? You know, like, it could be that you have a lot of questions for this person, or like you are seeking closure from this person as well. But there is this energy of just like, you kind of just have to sit in that energy, you know? And I hope, like, maybe this reading gave you a little bit of closure. I hope it did. However, I feel like you kind of just have to sit in that energy of the mystery of the this is a greater purpose. Like what's happening right now is a greater purpose for you and this person. And I feel like with the mystery, with the great mystery, it's like I do feel like maybe you're a little confused about why or what's happening, but I think Spirit, the universe, God, whoever you believe in, ancestors, your spirit guides, they want to remind you that it's okay to feel this way and feel those feelings, even if it's not as comfortable to feel those feelings, but feel them. And honor those feelings, you know, because it makes you human, believe it or not. And I don't know, this reading was kind of emotional for me. Like, I don't know why. Like, I feel like it just makes you very emotional, and I feel like that's why I'm like getting very like very, I don't know, just emotional. And I feel like because it makes you emotional, especially with the well here, right, with water. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if you are very emotional because of this connection or because of what's happening, and a lot of confusion in your end as well. And I feel like cry about it. Go to the ocean, go to the water. Like, I just heard, if you like fishing, go fish, you know. Like, I don't know, like, I feel like honor those emotions that you have, honor those feelings that you have. And I feel like you can move forward with that, you know, especially if you still have hope for this connection. I think you can honor that feeling too, of the hope. But you don't need to know everything right now, and I think that's what they're saying as well. Like, you don't have to know everything. You just have to trust that everything's working out for you, not what's that saying, like everything's happening for you, not to you, right? But yeah, that's the vibe. It's like this is happening for you and you're going to see the results eventually, why it happened or why it's happening. Maybe just not right now. And because it's like, that's why I feel like this happened just recently, or like very like just recently, because it seems like the emotions are still arise and like they're still very prominent here. But it didn't it didn't have to happen just recently. It could have happened like 2 years ago and you're still feeling these feelings. So time really doesn't matter. Time is fake, but, you know, like, so time really doesn't matter. But I do feel like it's just very emotional for you, and I hope this reading didn't open up some wounds, but if it did, maybe it's because you need to heal those, right? Like you need to take time to sit in those feelings and try to heal those feelings. So yeah, just take care of yourself right now and breathe and go swimming, go take baths. I feel like the water right now could be very, very helpful for you right now. Drink water. You know, watch ocean documentaries. Oh my god, I love the documentary of there's a documentary on Netflix called Blackfish. It made me cry a bunch, but it's very, very educational and very cool, like very nice. And because of that documentary, my favorite animal is the orca now. However, you don't have to watch it, but it's just a recommendation. Like maybe ocean documentaries, like fish documentaries, you know, sea turtles, I don't know, just whales, right? So yeah, I don't know, like if you're confused right now, that's okay. You don't have to know everything. And that's what I'm getting a lot right now. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this resonated. Take your time with this. You don't have to rush anything. You don't have to rush your feelings as well. Feel those feelings. Honor those feelings. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if it resonated or if it didn't. I'm always open to anything. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next, hopefully. Bye. Hi Pile 2, if you chose this pink paperclip, this reading is for you. Now, what we're doing today, well, I'm assuming you know because it's on the title. However, we're asking who is missing you. I don't know why I had to repeat that. Maybe you forgot. I don't know. Sorry. So we have different cards here. Each card has a meaning. Each card has a significance in this reading. Okay, however, this card though, this is your advice for later, so we're just gonna paper clip that for now. Do you hear that? That's my cat. So I'll be right back. Okay, sorry for that cut off. So yeah, each card has a significance to this reading. But let's just get into it. Okay, let's just get into it. Okay. Oh, okay, so we have I Can't Stop Thinking About You. We have the Empress. Okay, yeah. They can't stop thinking about you. Makes sense because you're the fucking Empress. We have the Ocean. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Four of Wands. Okay, period. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. Okay. Can you see all that? Yes, you can. Is that too zoomed in? Sorry for the other cutoff. Everything should be fine now. Okay. I thought it was a little too zoomed in. I don't know if I fixed it. I hope I did. I don't know if I did. Anyway, let's just get into it. So, automatically, I do feel like this could be a long distance connection. Because I feel like you two are in each other's lives of some kind. I feel like you two are engaging with each other. I do feel like you two are getting to know each other if there's like a newer connection, but maybe it could be long distance. maybe you met this person while you were traveling, or it could just be like, I know like some people, like they get on dating apps and like they meet people from a different town, so that could be it too. It doesn't have to be. However, I do feel like there could be some type of long distance here, you know. And I feel like that's why they're missing you, because they can't see you like all the time. You know, they can't see you constantly. Even though they want to, especially with the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups, I feel like they really do want to see you. And I wouldn't be surprised if they're planning to see you, or making plans to see you again. Especially with the Empress here. I feel like this is how they see you. However, I feel like they see themselves as the Empress too. Not in like a, like, oh, I'm the prize, you know, especially if this is a man. If you're asking about a man, like, no, I don't think they see themselves as a prize. All I'm saying is, like, I feel like this person knows their worth. I feel like they know what they want in a connection. I think they know who they want in a connection. And I feel like who they want right now, and probably for a while, is you. Especially with the Empress here, right? I feel like this Empress is you and them. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but this Empress gives off, like, you both, right? You come off very Empress-like. This connection could come off very easy flowing, and could be very, like, how do I say this? Like, what's that word that I'm looking for? Like, easygoing, going with the flow, but also, like, it's not hard to maintain. You know, it's just the only thing that is, like, difficult is the distance. Or maybe you two don't have it, you don't have time to see each other as much as you want to. Like, it doesn't have to be distance. It could just be literally, like, you two have, like, other things that you'll have to worry about or, like, deal with, that it's very hard to see each other. Even though there's a want to do that. Especially here, the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Four of Wands. And with the Ocean here, I wouldn't be surprised if you two already talked about it. Like, maybe you two talked about how the distance is hurting you, or like how you two cannot, because you two can't see each other as much, it hurts you, and it hurts this person. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if you both talked about it and became vulnerable with that. So yeah, I feel like this person misses you, and like, of course, like what the title said, like, this person is missing you. Like, who's missing you is this person. And I do feel like this person is in your life right now. And of course, this is very self-explanatory. I can't stop thinking about you. But I want to say, like, I wouldn't be surprised if they're making plans to go see you, or to make plans with you. Especially if this is like a newer connection. This could be a committed relationship. However, it doesn't have to be. I just want to be as open to all different types of connections here. It's just that energy of, like, this person is trying to make plans to see you, and trying to make plans to be there with you. You know, it might be a little difficult right now, because, well, it could be anything, right? It could literally be anything that's happening in their life, in your life. But somehow you both are very stable within yourselves, that I feel like because you're both stable within yourselves, it's helping this connection grow and achieve what it has to achieve in this connection, you know? Yeah, I feel like you both understand your worth, and you understand that you want to pursue this connection with each other. And because of that, I feel like that's why it's working, because you both understand what you want in a connection, what you deserve in a connection. I don't know, there is this energy of being so, like, you have so much self-respect and so much admiration towards yourself, and this person as well, that, like, this person also has a lot of self-admiration, that I think you both understand what you deserve in a connection, and because of that, it's helping this connection grow very fondly. But with this Empress here, one thing that I thought about is how this could be a same-sex relationship, specifically two women, or two feminine presenting people. You don't have to be, however, because with the Empress coming out, I wouldn't be surprised if that's possible. So yeah, I feel like this person is very much missing you. and you are missing them, which is understandable, especially with the ocean here. So yeah. And with the Four of Wands, right? I feel like you both are committed to making this work. I don't know if you have a fear that maybe this person doesn't want to make it work, or this person doesn't want to do this. Excuse me. Maybe you have a feeling that, or like you have like this anxiety or like this anxious thoughts or feelings that you're like, oh, this person doesn't want to make it work with me. Like, I know this person is just gonna walk away and like walk out of my life because distance is hard, or it's difficult to be with me. I don't know what it is. But with the Four of Wands here, I feel like you two want to make it work, if I'm being honest. I feel like this is the type of connection that you two want to make it work. You two want to see each other in this connection with each other. And I feel like because of that, it could work. And I don't know, like, again, I want to say this could be a committed relationship. It's just right now there's a lot of things happening between you two, or like things happening in individual, like in your individual life, and a lot of things happening in their individual life, that it's hard to see each other. Especially in the physical realm, you know. Maybe you dream about each other more, or like you talk to each other more on the phone or digital, right? So yeah, I feel like that's the energy here about who's missing you, and I feel like it's reciprocated, of course. So yeah, let's see your advice. Okay. Oh, we have the Lion spirit. Lion is reminding me of Leo, so Leo could be significant. Number 37. Be generous of spirit. Yeah. I feel like this is just the beginning. This is just a moment in this connection. If this is a lot for you to handle, that's understandable, but I think you can't handle it. Unless you don't want to, you can always just walk away and not, especially if it's a lot for you. You don't have to deal with it. You don't have to be in the position like this, but I feel like you both want to be in the position because I think you both like each other, if I'm being honest. And if this is a relationship, I feel like it's leading towards love. And I feel like spirit or God or the universe, your spirit guides, your ancestors, they just want to remind you that be happy with what you have right now. You know, like, I feel like they don't want you to be too greedy. And I'm not saying that you are greedy. All I'm saying is, like, maybe be careful not leading towards those feelings of greediness, because they want you to be okay with what you have, even though it might be kind of hard right now. I feel like they just want you to accept what's happening and live in that moment, you know? You can always share with this person that you miss them, and this person can always share with you that you miss them, right? Like, you can always express yourself with this person, and they can express themselves with you. And I feel like you need to see that as a positive thing, you know? Unless that's not enough for you, that's completely understandable as well. You don't have to accept it. All I want to say is that it's okay to kind of accept what's happening right now and be as honest and as generous as you can be, with yourself and with this person and with other people, you know. Maybe giving back to your community, giving back to your family, giving back to yourself could help you kind of dissolve these feelings of missing this person, or kind of dissolve these feelings of anxiety that you have, if you have some. So yeah, you're doing great, okay? You're doing great. You're doing amazing. And this seems like a very positive connection, very positive, and it's going towards a very positive way. But as I always say in the description down below, you are in charge of your own reality. You can do whatever the hell you want, okay? And I'll support you if it's not hurting anybody or yourself, and if it's not illegal. You know, but if it's not hurting you or anybody else, everything should be okay. Physically, mentally, spiritually, any of that, okay? So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope this resonated, and if it didn't, if it did, let me know. I'm always open to hearing your opinion. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one, hopefully. Bye. Hey Pile 3, if you chose this blue paperclip, this reading is for you. You know what song came up in my head before I press record? The one that goes, never had a bitch like me in your life. Never had a bitch like me in your life. Never had a bitch like me in your life. That song's coming up. I don't know why. Could be significant. To be honest, it's just a really catchy song. I don't know who sings it though. Never had a bitch like me in your life. Okay, but that song could be significant. Okay, so the way we're doing this reading, to be honest, just kind of, how would I explain it? The way we're doing this reading is like each card has a significance. Okay, they have a significant meaning to this reading. Everything is going to help us understand who this person is. Okay, but except this one. Well, it could also help us, but personally, this is your advice for later. But first, let's see who this person is and what's going on. So we first have, it was my fault, but I blamed you. Ooh. We have the Six of Pentacles. Oh, but should I keep it in reverse? I don't know if okay, well, we'll see. We have the Mask. Okay. Damn. We have the Nine. Okay, yeah. Yeah, the Nine of Wands. We have the Page of Crystals. And we have the Lovers. Okay. This is a very interesting spread. I'm not gonna lie. Can you see everything? Oh, wait. Let me move these up a little bit. Okay. Can you see that? Let me see. Let me see before I start. Yes. Okay. This is, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is a very confusing connection, isn't it? Like, I feel like you are very confused in this connection. Very confused. Like, super confused, if I'm being honest. Because I feel like you don't know what this person is showing you. You don't know if you can trust this person, especially with the Mask here. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this in reverse because I think it's very important about what I'm about to say. So the Six of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like okay, this could also be that you might have trust issues with this either with this person or just in general, right? You could have trust issues. Maybe you don't trust what this person is saying to you, or you don't trust that this person is being honest with you with some things that they're saying or doing. Because I feel like you feel that this person is kind of closed off, especially with the Nine of Wands and the Mask. I feel like this person is closed off, especially if you feel like they are. I do feel like they're very closed off. But they're also very open with the Page of Crystals and the Lovers here. Like, they're open to this connection. However, it just probably takes them a while to be open, right? They're open to this connection. It just takes them a while to get there. They're open to this connection. They're just not ready to open up. Does that make sense? They're open to this connection, but they're not ready to open up. So I think that's the vibe of this person. And it was my fault, but I blamed you. You could have a history with this person. Like maybe that's why it's a very confusing and connection, because you don't know what's happening. Like, I don't know, like, I feel kind of confused. You know, like the Euphoria thing, may he rest in peace. He's like, you're confused? I'm fucking confused, bruh. You didn't know you were recording? Or something like that, right? That scene from Euphoria. And it seems like it's that vibe. It's like, you're confused? I'm fucking confused, bruh. And I think that's the vibe here of like I feel like you're looking at me like, you're confused, I'm confused too, you know, like we're both confused here. And I feel like that's the vibe here. Like this person confuses you, and I don't even know if that's their intention, especially with the Page of Crystals and the Lovers. I don't think that's their intention to confuse you. However, they just come off very confusing, especially with the Mask and the Nine of Wands, because it's like maybe you feel maybe you both feel like there is this energy of like wanting to be around each other and wanting to pursue this connection more, but some, and like especially with the Six of Pentacles, there could be this energy like you both want to come together. However, there's something stopping you guys, or there's something in the energy that is like not making it happen, or I don't know, it's just something that's happening that just makes you confused. And I wouldn't be surprised if this person's kind of confused too. But it seems like it's more on your end that's you're a little bit more confused than this person. And it's because this person is not showing, I feel like a part of it is because they're not sharing or showing themselves as much as they could. But also ask yourself, have you asked them any questions? You know, have you asked them? And if you have, it's just this person doesn't want to open up yet. You know, they're taking their time opening up. But however, I do feel like this person's open to this connection. You know, it just takes them it just takes them a while to be vulnerable about themselves with other people, which is understandable, right? But maybe you're kind of confused on that, on how why they're taking a while to open up to you. You know, you're like, I don't know why they're taking forever. Like, why can't I break their wall down? You know, like, I think you're kind of confused on like, why can't you do that? And I think one thing that I want to remind you of is that this is literally not about you. It's about them, and about how they just take a while to open up. And I feel like that's what it is. But with the Page of Crystals here, I feel like this person wants to open up with you. I mean, like they want to open up for you and for this connection. It just takes them a while. Like, I feel like I keep repeating that, but they're the type of person that they just want to be sure that they're opening up to the right person. And because there is some history here, maybe it's a little harder to open up. You know, it's a little harder to open up to each other or towards each other. Like, maybe you don't even open up to this person, especially with the Six of Pentacles. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if you don't even open up, and the Lovers, right? Like, maybe you don't open up to this person as well, so this person doesn't open up either. So there's like maybe a need to kind of see who's going to be the first one to be vulnerable. Maybe that's why you're confused, because you're like, I want this person to be vulnerable so I can be vulnerable. You know, and I feel like this is the same. I feel like this person is the same way. It's like, I want you to be vulnerable so I can be vulnerable. But somehow I feel like you're a little bit more confused because you want to share your vulnerability with this person, but they're not doing anything about it. You know, and it's because I feel like this person just kind of, they understand how. I feel like because this person understands that it takes a while for people to open up, and they don't want to rush you. I don't think this person wants to rush your feelings, or they don't want to rush what you don't want to share or what you want to share towards them. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they just don't want to rush you. Like, maybe there's a need for a conversation as well, especially if it was my fault but I blamed you. Like, maybe there is a need for a conversation regarding this connection from the past, especially if it is the past. But if you want this person to open up, I feel like there's a need for a give and take energy, right? Like, if you want this person to open up, you have to open up first. Right? And I feel like because of that, because you're scared of opening up, that could be also why this person is not opening up, because there's a lot of fear here on both ends as well. So that could be one of the reasons why you could be kind of frustrated in this connection, because you're like, why isn't this person opening up to me? And it's because I feel like to a certain extent you could be projecting. You know, maybe you want to open up to this person, but you're scared that they might not reciprocate. But with the Lovers here, I wouldn't be surprised if they do. It's just, you kind of have to take that chance with the Six of Pentacles here again. Like, you kind of have to take that chance of like, give a little, take a little, and like just give a little just to see if he'll give you a little, right? Or if they will get, not he, but like they will give you a little. You know, open up a little bit, just open a little crack and see what they do. You know, Maybe that's what you need right now. Take it step by step, especially with the I keep going to the Six of Pentacles because I feel like there's a need to just take it slow, one step at a time, one day at a time as well. And seeing like, okay, I'll give you one pentacle for another pentacle. I'll give you another pentacle for another pentacle, right? A pentacle is the same currency as another pentacle, okay? If you open up to this person a little bit, this person's going to open up a little bit. And if they don't, you take back your pentacle, okay? It's a give and take relationship here. You know, if you show up a little bit, or like if you show a little bit of vulnerability, I think this person might do it too. Or if they don't, maybe it just takes them a while to get there. But if you show them a little bit of vulnerability, they might be more open to showing them their softer side or their more vulnerable side with you. This could just be more of like you wanting to be vulnerable with this person, but somehow this person is not giving you anything. And it's because and one of the reasons why I feel it's because they need that openness from you as well. Like they're just not going to open up to you if you don't open up first, or like they're not going to open up to you if it's not safe to do so. You know, especially if this is somebody from your past or somebody that like came back into your life or something from your past, and you're trying to just have a conversation with this person or open up to this person, or like talk about your faults in this connection or what you learn about this connection. I don't know, anything, but it seems like you have to start that for this person to come through, because with the Page of Crystals, I feel like they're open to it. It's just, I don't think they want to initiate it. And that's where I think the miscommunication comes, because I feel like you want them to initiate it, but I don't think they're in that state of mind that they want to, per se. So yeah, let's get your advice. So we have the Brown Bear Spirit. Take time out. Number 9. Take time out. Yeah, okay. I feel like... That was my cat. I feel like this is the energy to kind of sit back and relax right now. You don't have to go towards it like a ram, you know what I mean? Like you could be an Aries, right? Like a ram. You don't have to go towards it. Yeah, and the with this bear here, brother bear, it could be significant. The movie, the Disney movie, and the ram, it's like, I don't know if you ever seen it, but the ram in the movie, he's like arguing with his echo in the movie, but it's so much funnier in Spanish because he's like, no, tú cállate. It's so funny in Spanish. I think I'm gonna watch it in Spanish now. But yeah, that movie can be significant, but that the ram is arguing with his echo, right? And I feel like maybe that's how you feel right now. Like it could be like maybe you feel like if you open up to this person, they're just gonna tell you what you want to hear, or tell you what you already know. You know, like you want this person to kind of open up, you know, like you want to dig deep. And maybe that's one of your fears. And because of that, I think they're telling you to kind of step back a little bit and observe what's happening. Observe how this person feels. Observe how this person comes through and how this person kind of shows up, right? Kind of take time to observe things right now, and observe what you actually want, and if you are actually want to open up to this person. And take time understanding that it might take a while, and observe that. Like, are you okay to be patient with this person, but is this person also being patient with you? You know? So I feel like that's this energy right now of take time out, of like, and you know how bears hibernate? That could be the energy as well, of like maybe you need time to hibernate and understand what's happening here before you go towards something that isn't beneficial for you, or it's not how you want to show up authentically. It's okay to step back a little bit, and it's okay to take your time with this. You don't have to rush it. Maybe you have a fear that you have to rush it for whatever reason, but I don't think you have to. Because whatever belongs to you is already yours. right? Whatever is yours is already yours, and if it belongs to you, it's yours, I promise you. So you don't have to rush anything. You might have the fear that you have to rush it because of whatever reason. However, I don't think you have to. Especially if you believe that this is already something that belongs to you. This connection is already something that you want, and you want to pursue this connection, and you want this connection to grow. I think that's possible, especially with the lovers. Like, I think it's possible. It's just maybe right now kind of step back a little bit and observe what's happening, and understand what's happening and not rushing it, because rushing it could not benefit you in the long run right now. So yeah, and number 9 as well. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope this resonated, or if it didn't, or if it did, please let me know. I'm all ears. I'm open to everything. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one, hopefully. Bye.